In this module, we will be learning area of a triangle using determinant, the minor and cofactor of an element of a determinant, and adjoint of a matrix. We studied area of a triangle whose vertices are the coordinates x1, y1, x2, y2 and x3, y3 is the expression half of x1 multiplied by y2 minus y3 plus x2 multiplied by y3 minus y1 plus x3 multiplied by y1 minus y2. This we studied in class 10 as well as in class 11. Now, this formula using determinant can be written as delta equal to half determinant x1 y1 1, x2 y2 1, x3 y3 1. The formula which we studied will be obtained by expanding this determinant along first row. Now we studied last year and we know area is never negative. So we take always the absolute value of the determinant. And the area of the triangle formed by three collinear points is 0. So using this concept, we can prove that, or we can show, or we can check whether the 3 points are collinear or not. To check whether 3 points are collinear, it's enough to find out, or it's enough to check whether area of the triangle is 0. If the area of the triangle is 0, we say the points are collinear. So one of the applications of determinants is finding the area of triangle. Now the second application is in finding equation of a straight line passing through two given points x1, y1 and x2, y2. Last year we studied equation of a straight line passing through x1, y1 and x2, y2 is y minus y1 is equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1, that is a slope actually, multiplied by x minus x1. Now using determinant, how we will write this formula? Now in this formula we know this xy are the arbitrary, or xy is the arbitrary point. So here we take the point Pxyb, an arbitrary point on the line joining x1 y1 and x2 y2. So the points x1 y1, x2 y2 and xy are collinear. So the area of the triangle is 0. So equation of the straight line is determinant x, y, 1, x1, y1, 1, x2, y2, 1 is equal to 0. Why we did not write half? You may write half outside, no problem. But we know through cross multiplication or use the concept, half product is 0. Half into determinant is 0. So one of these two factors should be 0. But we know half will not be 0. So determinant x, y1, x1, y1, 1, x2, y2, 1 is equal to 0. So equation of the line passing through x1, y1 and x2, y2 is given by the formula or given by determinant x, y1, x1, y1, 1, x2, y2, 1 is equal to 0. Now let's have one example. Find the equation of the line joining A35 and B negative 2, 1. And find K if RK0 is a point such that area of the triangle ABR is 8.5 square unit. Now let's see what is the equation of the line joining A 3, 5 and B negative 2, 1. You can use the formula determinant xy1, x1, y1, 1, x2, y2, 1 is equal to 0. Here x1, y1 is A 3, 5. x2, y2 is B negative 2, 1. So equation of line AB is half determinant xy1, x1, y1, 1, x2, y2, 1 equal to 0. This implies half determinant xy1. xy is the arbitrary point. Now a point is 3, 5. So second row 3, 5, 1. Now third row is x2, y2, 1. x2, y2 is the second point, that is B point. So we have half determinant xy1 351 negative 2 1 is equal to 0. So half of. Let's expand along row 1 and then simplify. You will be getting 4x minus 5y plus 13 is equal to 0. Now second part of the question, area of the triangle ABR is 8.5 square unit. So area of the triangle formula, that is half determinant. The 3 points. Here R point is K0. Then A point. A is 3, 5. Then B is negative 2, 1. In any order you can write it. So half determinant K0, 1, 3, 5, 1, negative 2, 1, 1 is equal to 8.5. Now we know this area is the absolute value. Area is the absolute value of the expression. So the quantity after expansion may be negative or positive. We don't know because of this K value. So we took the right hand side as plus minus 17. So we have 4K plus 13 is equal to positive 17 or 4K plus 13 is equal to minus 17. So you are getting two equations. On solving these two equations, we have two values for K. They are K is equal to 1 or K is equal to negative 7.5. Now next is minors and cofactors. Let's see what is minor of an element. Minor of an element Aij in a determinant is the determinant obtained by deleting its ith row and jth column in which the element Aij lies. Minor of an element Aij is denoted by Mij, capital M, Mij. So, minor of an element of a determinant of order 3 will be a determinant of order 2. So, we say minor of an element of a determinant of order n greater than or equal to 2 is a determinant of order n minus 1. See one example. The minor of 6 in the determinant delta equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We need the minor of element 6. So just delete that row and that column where 6 lies. Then we get the determinant 1, 2, 7, 8. This you expand it because we already studied 2 by 2 or divide to determinant expansion. So it is 8 minus 14 is equal to negative 6. Now you may be thinking, or you already experienced the deleting of ith row and jth column. Where do we apply here? While we expand the determinant, we apply this concept. So we will come back again that expansion after few seconds, or after some time we will again see the expansion of determinant. The next concept is cofactor of an element. Cofactor of an element Aij denoted by capital Aij is denoted by Aij is equal to negative 1 raised to I plus j multiplied by Mij, where Mij is minor of Aij. The previous session we studied Mij, that is the minor. So we learned minor of an element. Now along with that you take the sign. Sign is given by negative 1 raised to I plus j. The psi and j are suffixes of the element Aij. So cofactor is denoted by capital Aij, that is given by negative 1 raised to I plus j into minor of the element Aij, or negative 1 raised to I plus j multiplied by capital Mij, where Mij is minor of Aij. So one example, the cofactor of 6 in delta is equal to determinant 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 6 is in the second row, third column. So it is the element A to 3, small letter A to 3. Its cofactor is denoted by capital A to 3. So capital A to 3, that is the cofactor. Cofactor denoted by capital A. So A to 3 is equal to negative 1 raised to 2 plus 3 multiplied by its minor M to 3. We know M to 3, how do we get? M to 3 is the determinant obtained by deleting second row and third column where the element A to 3 lies. A to 3 here is 6. So the column and the row we delete where this 6 lies. So it is negative 1 raised to 2 plus 3 determinant 1, 2, 7, 8. That is equal to 6. Now there is one question for us. Find minors and cofactors of the elements of the determinants of determinant 2 negative 3 5 6 0 4 1 5 negative 7 and verify that A11 capital A31 plus A12 capital A32 plus A13 capital A33 equal to 0. Now this capital letters A31, that is the cofactor of the element A31. A32, that is the cofactor of element A32. And capital A33 is the cofactor of element A33. Anyway, let's see the minors and cofactors of the elements of the determinant. Now, capital M, we have M11. M11 is the minor of the element 2. First element of the determinant is 2. Its minor is denoted by M11. This is obtained by deleting the row and column where these 2 lies. So M11 is equal to determinant 0, 4, 5, negative 7. That is 0 minus 20 equal to negative 20. Now its cofactor A11 is equal to negative 1 raised to 1 plus 1. Its minor into its minor. Its minor we already found, that is negative 20. So negative 1 square into negative 20, that is negative 20. Now the second element is minus 3, that is the element A12. So its minor is denoted by capital M12. How do we get capital M12? By deleting that the row and column where negative 3 lies. Then we get determinant 6 for 1 negative 7. Then on simplification or on expansion it is negative 46. Now when we multiply negative 46 with negative 1 raised to 1 plus 2, we will be getting its cofactor. So A12 is negative 1 raised to 1 plus 2 multiplied by the minor negative 46 is equal to 46. Similarly, M13, that is the minor of the element 5. So the row containing 5 is 2 negative 3 5. Column containing 5 is 5 4 negative 7. So we have determinant 6015, that is 30 only. Then multiplied by negative 1 raised to 1 plus 3. Then we get cofactor A13. Similarly, we can get M21, capital A21. It is worked out for you. M21 is negative 4. A21 is equal to positive 4. So here everything we have done. Minor 22, M22, A22, M23, everything is done for you. So remember, minor is obtained by delete is the, or minor of an element is the determinant. Minor is always the determinant obtained by deleting the row and the column where that particular element lies. Cofactor is minor along with the sign negative 1 raised to I plus t. That is cofactor. Cofactor minor. I hope you understood. Now let's see the value A11, A31 plus A12, A32 plus A13, A33 is equal to 2 multiplied by negative 12 plus negative 3 multiplied by 22 plus 5 multiplied by 18, that is negative 24 minus 66 minus 90 is equal to 0. Actually, what did we do here, or what did we observe? The small letter A11 and A12, A13, A11, A12, A13, small letters. They are the first row elements. These first row elements are multiplied by cofactors of third row elements. Correct? First row elements are multiplied by cofactors of third row elements. Then we added. Then the answer is 0. This is true always. That means if elements of a row are multiplied with cofactors of any other row, then their sum is 0. Or if elements of a column are multiplied with cofactors of any other column, then their sum is 0. This is an important result. If the elements of a row or a column are multiplied with cofactors of any other row or column, then their sum is 0. Understand that you don't take elements of a row, multiply with cofactors of column. Elements of row should be multiplied with cofactors of any other row, not with any other column. Next important concept is adjoint of a matrix. It is easy to get. Just now we studied how to get the cofactor. Let's consider a 3 by 3 determinant. You find out the cofactors of all the 9 elements. Then you will get a matrix. That matrix is called cofactor matrix. Clear? Find out cofactors of each element of a determinant. Each element. If we consider 3 by 3 determinant, there are 9 elements. Find out cofactor of each of these 9 elements. Write this as a matrix. This matrix is called cofactor matrix. Okay, this cofactor matrix is denoted by matrix capital AIG. Now, this cofactor matrix, you take the transpose of cofactors, transpose of the cofactor matrix. That matrix is called adjoint of the matrix. It's true only for a square matrix. Now one question, find adjoint A for A is equal to determinant, for A is equal to matrix 2, 3, 1, 4. Here cofactor of the first element is 2. So cofactor A11 equal to negative 1 raised to 1 plus 1 into 4, that is equal to 4. Now cofactor of the second element, that is 3. Second element 3 is denoted by A12 is equal to negative 1 raised to 1 plus 2 into the determinant obtained by deleting row and column where 3 lies, that is 1, that is equal to negative 1. Now cofactor of the second row first column element, that is A21. Second row first element A21 is equal to negative 1 raised to 2 plus 1 into value of the determinant obtained by deleting 1, 4 and 2, 1, that is 3, that is equal to negative 3. Here 2, 2 is equal to negative 1 raised to 2 plus 2 into its minor of 4. Minor of 4 is 2 only. So we are getting 2. Now cofactor matrix will be matrix 4, negative 1, negative 3, 2. Now take its transpose, that is called adjoint A. Then adjoint A is equal to matrix 4, negative 3, negative 1, 2. If you observe, it is easy to understand the trick of writing adjoint of a 2 by 2 matrix. Actually, how did we get? It is just interchange the diagonal elements and then change the sign of the other diagonal elements. That way we can find adjoint of a 2 by 2 matrix. For example, say adjoint A of matrix 2, 3, negative 4, negative 6. Diagonal elements are 2 and negative 6. This you interchange. So negative 6, 2. Then change the sign of the other elements. So this 3 will be minus 3, minus 4 will be 4. This is the way we find, easily we can find adjoint of 2 by 2 matrix. See, remember adjoint of a matrix, not adjoint of determinant. Okay, but cofactor elements of determinant elements, cofactor we can write that the cofactor as a matrix, that is cofactor matrix, then its transpose, that is called adjoint of a matrix. Thank you.